Hello everyone. Today we discuss about schematic representation of 8085 bus structure, or also known as the 8085 external hardware peripheral, but how we connected the external hardware peripheral with the 8085. So it is very important for examination and also the concept. So consider here we one 8085 CPU or MPU. This is one 8085 CPU, or also known as microprocessor unit. So from here there are several blocks are connected. First block is known as a memory block. This is also called read-write memory. Okay. Next block is the input block, which is known as keyboard, and last one is the most important for displaying the address and the result, is known as output device. Okay. So now this is the D7 to D0 data bus. Okay. So make it very clear, this data bus in this diagram we show separately, but in a practical sense this data bus is connected through via lower order address line. Okay, so just remember it, this is an address bus, this is 8-bit address bus. Okay, so now from the input device the data is coming, not going, so this is unidirectional. In the output device the data is only going from data bus to this output device, not incoming. So that's why these two input output devices are unidirectional, but there is a quite different in the memory, because from the memory we getting the data or to put the data from 8085. So that's why this is the bidirectional, that is why it is bidirectional mode. Okay, this is the bidirectional mode, and this one is very quite important, A15 to A0. This is called the address bus, and here we connected the address bus in the different types of peripheral. First one is connected to the memory, second one is connected to input output device for mapping the input output ranges. In the next video we will be discuss about the IO map interfacing techniques. So now this is known as the data bus, this is known as 16-bit address bus. I again repeat, here we just for the simplicity we show the address and data are separately, but in a practical these 87 line to 80 line are demultiplexed with address bus, and this operation is separated using by the status of the pin ALE. Okay, and now third one is very important, this is known as the control bus, which is connected sorry, both memory and this is known as the control bus. What is the role of this control bus? Because using this control bus, here from this memory we connect two control signal, one is memory read bar, another is memory write bar, because both these are read-write memory, because the data is coming from memory to microprocessor or microprocessor to memory. Any one is done by as we for the application specific. Okay, either 8085 from the 8085 the data coming from accumulator to memory or memory to accumulator, vice versa. So that's why this is memory read bar and memory write bar also. And one important is in 8085 this is a one Neumann architecture, so in the same memory we write code, and we write both code plus data also in the same memory. So that's why this von Neumann architecture, the concept is that both code and the data is written from this read-write memory. Okay, so that's why this is bidirectional. So now what are about input device? The input device is only used to input the data to the microprocessor. So that's why this is the input. That's why we from this input device we only the read operation are performed, because we only read this input device, not write. But for output difference there are quite differences as compared to the input device, because in output device we only show the status of the result. So that's why we write here the data from coming from 8085 to output devices. So that's why we here connected only IO write bar. Okay, so from input device we connected IO read bar, from output device we connected IO write signal. So that is a schematic representation of 8085 bus architecture. So there are basically three buses, very important. One is address bus, another is data bus, and third one is the control bus. Okay, so they are and this is also the equivalent diagram of the development board which is available from the market. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you.